Welcome to Mr. TripAdvisor. Today we're walking around the Leybourne Lakes Country Park. This has had considerable investment over the last few years with new paths, new cafes, new diving environment, as well as the existing car park and toilet facilities here. So it's a great place for a day out with the kids and a spot of adventuring in the wild. This is the new cafe and diving area, or water sports area. This is at night. It's in its barricaded state at the moment, all the shutters down, but I'll show you what I shot earlier on when it was all go with families everywhere.
Don't go on that, darling, without Mummy's exit road.
This is the car park. You can use the RingGo app, or you can pay cash and cards at the machine. And then the block there is where the Rangers office is, and also the first lot of toilets. As you leave the car park, there's the road on the right, which takes you to the permit holders for water sports, or you can walk on the left along this new pathway that goes through Mushroom Wood. As you come in, we're now behind the new cafe. This area is where the gazebos and different stalls go when there are special events on, and there are lots more now. We're coming here late one night to do some bat watching and listening to the noise the bats make on some special equipment, right up to there's going to be Halloween walks and things this year, so there's a lot more activity going on in this area. And for toddlers, you've got this great little park here. There's lots of lakes here and lots of walks going off in all sorts of directions. If you're walking clockwise from the car park around the main lake, then this is the first lake you're going to find on your left. Up ahead here the path splits and you can go left to another lake with some educational resources, or you can carry on the main path and go around the main lake, turning right and eventually heading up near Tesco's, and eventually ending up on the other side of the road from Tesco's. So this is where you can fork. You can go left over there and you'll find another lake with some little piers on it. We can carry on straight here by the container to the area that's used by divers primarily. This is Wildflower Meadow, and it was created, I think now 5 or 6 years ago, when the whole area had to be dug up to run giant new pipes in. I don't know if that's water in or water out to a nearby estate. And then after all that pipe work was buried, this was created. This is the first of the diving areas, and from memory there's a load of interesting stuff deep under the water there that the divers go down to. This is the other area that the divers use. It's currently got loads of fantastic blackberries here. So if you've walked halfway around the main lake and you started off in the main car park, then actually we're at about 12 o'clock now. This is the other lake. If you walk alongside this one, you'll end up at New Hive train station. This is another view of the back lake. If you come here in the day with bird food, you'll be absolutely inundated with birds that come from every angle at you here. This used to be the dummy tree, where children that have given up their dummy or comforters would hang them on the tree, but unfortunately COVID put paid to that. That was deemed as not very hygienic, so that's disappeared. And on this back lake here, if you're very lucky in the summer, if you come down to the edges here, you may well see some turtles or terrapins. I mean, they shouldn't be here. People have just dumped pets, I think, into the lake, but you will see them in the summer.